born Josip Broz in this poor peasant's house in 1892. The seventh of 14 children, he soon learned to pull his weight, laboring to keep the family farm afloat. Eager to strike out on his own, he trained as a metal worker and mechanic, and at age 18 set off for 3 years of wandering across Eastern Europe. When World War I erupted, he was called into service by the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Sent to fight on the Russian front, he showed himself a natural leader of men, becoming at age 21 the youngest sergeant major in the Austrian army. He commanded daring raids on enemy positions until he was wounded and taken prisoner in 1915.
Tito soon joined the Red Army, the communist group that rose to power after the Russian Revolution of October 1917, and would eventually lead to the creation of Communist Soviet Union. Tito's greatest accomplishment during World War II was the organization of the most effective resistance movement in the history of communism. While resisting the Axis forces, he embarked upon a communist revolution. His forces proceeded to destroy the class structure, destroy the old social and economic order, and laid the foundations for a post-war communist state system. The end of the war expanded the communist military force into a large army known as the National Liberation Army. From 1945 to 1953, Tito acted as a prime minister and minister of defense in the government, whose most dramatic political action was the capture, trial, and execution of General Mihailovic in 1946. Between 1945 and 1948, Tito led his country through an extreme form of dictatorship in order to mold Yugoslavia into a state similar to the Soviet Union. In January 1953, he was named first president of Yugoslavia and president of the Federal Executive Council. In 1963, he was named president for life. Tito attempted to build a bloc of non-aligned countries after Stalin's death. Under his leadership, Yugoslavia maintained friendly ties with the Arab states and criticized Israeli aggression in the Arab-Israeli War of 1967. Under Tito's leadership, Yugoslavia was a very active member of the United Nations, a multinational organization aimed at world peace. When the man who was Yugoslavia died from cancer on May 4, 1980, in Yugoslavia, the list of mourners at his funeral read like a roll call of world leaders.